Hi, this is Ken Chambers. I want to talk to you a little bit about the redesigned Skeeter 22Bay, the new deck layout we have. First, let me show you some of the storage up front. Plenty of storage for all your gear. In this hatch, we have rod storage, plenty of room for plenty of rods, stays dry. Put all your rods in here. If you don't want to carry your rods and you want to carry them on the console, then you can just use this for dry storage. Then in this big center hatch is a huge box, holds plenty of gear, bags, life jackets, all kinds of stuff. It'll stay dry. The beauty of this with these raised lips and the gasketed edges is it keeps your dry storage dry, and that's always really important. Another neat feature of the 22Bay is the Insulated Fish Box. Look over here, it'll keep your catch nice and ice cold for the dock. At the end of the day, you rinse it out, you pop the drain, all the scales and any kind of blood and slime washes right out. You don't have it inside your boat, keeps your boat nice and clean. One other new hatch, a new design this year is the cast net hatch. And this well, it's a wet hatch, but there's plenty of room for a couple of cast nets. There's a drain in the back. At the end, after throwing the net and emptying your live well, your nets are wet. There's scales and coming off. They're gonna go right out the drain, right out the back of the boat. You won't have to get them on your boat, which is a great feature. Keeps them out of your way, keeps them away from your other dry storage so you can separate the salt water from the dry stuff. Now I want to go back to the back of the boat and show you some other neat features we have on this 22Bay. Now let me show you some storage that we have on the back of the boat. On each side underneath the jump seat, you lift up the cushion, you have a door which opens up to a small box that can be used for tackle. It's perfect size. You could put some tackle boxes in there, Plano boxes, just this perfect size. You could probably put 3 of them in there and keep all the tackle for a day's use. You have those on each side, port and starboard, so you have plenty of room for your tackle to keep it out and handy when you need it. And you also have the storage boxes on each side of the boat in the back hatch here. Again, more room for things like foul weather gear, any kind of tackle you want, any kind of bags, extra clothing, extra hats, and stuff like that. Those are all features that we have on the new deck layout on this 22Bay. Okay, let me show you a few things about the console on the new 22Bay. First off, I want to talk to you about a new feature, which is this great shelf for storage that's above the batteries. Plenty of room in here, it goes way in. You move the latches and you can still have plenty of access to all your batteries, up to 4 batteries you can have down there. Plenty of access to them, keeps them clean, keeps them out of the way. And all this storage just is a great use of room in the console that we didn't have before. There's also an access door on the side of the console here. You can get right into that shelf as well, or you could pop it out if you needed to get to your batteries from the side. Another feature that's standard on all of our models is the new stainless steel rod holders, which you have 4 on each side, and that's on every boat. We also have stainless steel cup holders, one on the left and one on the right, so you can have a couple of cold drinks. You're able to flush mount your electronics on this console. You have plenty of room to carry a few tackle boxes up here. You have your glove box right here that you can get in and out of. You know, you can keep your keys, your phone, sunscreen, pair of pliers, whatever you need. We also have a newly redesigned Windshield and Grab Bar, which is great. The tilt steering wheel allows you to get a comfortable fit whenever you're riding the boat. A really great console here on the new 22Bay. We hope you come out and take a ride in one and you can really enjoy this.
One of the new features on the new Skeeter 22Bay is the new live well, which will handle plenty of capacity for plenty of bait and for keeping plenty of fish alive, just in case you might end up being a tournament fisherman. But one of the new features I do like is the new clip they have to make easy access getting into this live well, and then also all the space we have with the new gasket on here to make sure no water's leaking out and all the capacity is left in there. And then also the gas shock also keeps it in place. That way if you're in some rough weather, you don't have to worry about the lid going up and down. And then also with the new 800 rule pumps that are both in this new rear live well and also up in the front live well above the console, there's plenty of room to keep your bait alive. You could also have some fish in there, but let me just show you just a second with the new air bubbler they have in there, how you shouldn't have a problem keeping fish alive and or bait The new latch feature also stops the cast net from getting caught or anything getting caught by putting it in and out of the live well. Recert, air, raw water, plenty of room in here to do anything you really need to do. All the features are all smooth. Ain't got to worry about getting anything cut up on there, whether it be your hands or the line or your nets. Also, if you walk up to the front, you have another live well in front of the console. And like I was saying earlier, the new 800 rule pumps shouldn't have a problem keep any type of fish alive or bait. So it's a big upgrade for Skeeter. It's a big feature for Skeeter, and since I've been using it, I haven't had a single problem. Like I say, haven't had any fish die, and plenty of bait stays alive in the live wells.